it's morning. And that means it's time for Rotten Mornings. The best way to start your morning off rotten.
Hi, you're listening to the one and only Rotten Mornings in the morning. Yep.
Okay, I'm Scott. I'm Matt, and welcome to Rotten Mornings.
I'm going to teach you one day the fine art of how the fuck to pronounce welcome.
Welcome, like the cum of a whale.
Yeah, it's not while, like while you wait for it to come.
I don't say while, I say welcome.
You don't say it, no, welcome.
I do too.
Anyway,
Welcome.
this whole podcast will just be me chastising
Trying to teach me how to say welcome instead of welcome.
Anyway, welcome to Rotten Mornings.
Welcome, everybody. Hello.
Oh, heck, dang. What a day we had yesterday.
I know, right?
I'm still last night.
Yeah, I feel you.
Oh, boy. How you doing this morning?
I'm doing good, man. I heard you were getting close to possibly being free from work.
Yes, I
That's
am
awesome.
getting. Yes, now new projects start November the 1st.
Oh, neat.
And go until Thanksgiving, and then I'm done for the year of my big projects. So, yeah.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. So hopefully by the end of this month, I'll have an episode that doesn't suck.
Yeah, no.
Hey, guys, no promises.
You mean the podcast or the strips?
Yes.
Yes,
I do,
okay.
I do mean that, yeah.
I got you.
Yeah, I like that we've been tag teaming the suck. And
Yes, we have.
yeah. There's just, what we don't have in quality.
We make up for in stupidity.
Okay. I was just going to leave it there. Let's talk about what we saw yesterday on that old Rotten channel.
All right. Well, yesterday, the two premiere shows that we had were the second part to the Clown House, the Rotten House episode.
Oh, yeah. Exciting conclusion.
The exciting conclusion.
The exciting conclusion of Clown House. Part 2, the conclusion.
Clown House, the conclusioning.
Yes.
And then
where we DIY a thing that is not actually a house
at all, or even anything.
Yes, the Clown House. Well, it leaves a lot to be desired as far
it does.
as
it doesn't have
architectural.
A roof. It doesn't have four walls.
The windows are right out.
It's more like a clown alleyway.
Yeah, that makes it scarier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, yeah. And after that, we had the newest episode of Rotten Strips, Brandy's episode that she directed.
I like it. I'm sure it was pretty good.
It was amazing.
It was amazing, and also makes me not want to Brandy. So,
yeah,
looks like a lot of work went into it.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't say. Yeah, I mean, I cleaned the house.
Yeah, that's good.
So that's a thing.
She's like, yeah, Scott, for your role, you're a serial killer.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not my yard, Brandy. But go with it. That's what this character's going to be. Yeah.
But
did you want me to speak in a fun accent? Oh no, don't
talk.
Your character's mute.
Yeah, I thought she did a very clever job writing all of that.
Yeah, I did as well. So very proud of her for wanting to do that, first of all, and thinking that she could do that, and being confident enough to do that. I'm really jazzed about
I'll
all
tell
these
you,
things. Cause,
honestly, the way it started was she came up with this idea about her not paying attention to what I was saying. And I was like, well, that's a good idea. How about you just write the whole fucking episode? And she was like, and I was like, nah, you can do it. You can
there
do
I
it.
was looking into the ocean, and I'm
Oh my
sorry,
God.
what?
You were saying something about jumping in the ocean.
I was reading while you were
Yeah, I
talking.
found
What
that
were you
hard to
saying?
believe.
Was it something
Unless you
interesting?
have like a Taco Bell wrapper with the nutrition facts next to you.
Hey guys, Matt's making a fat joke and a taco joke. If you guys are taking shots after every fat joke or taco
That's
joke,
two.
you're
dead.
Yeah. Also, according to my doctor and my cholesterol, I should be. The shots.
God.
That's a twofer. We're taking Jello shots, and I'm not talking about alcohol. I'm talking about pudding.
Jello pudding shots.
Jesus. Maybe we should have slept more because this
I
is a
doubt
descent
that.
into...
Sounds like a horrible idea. Oh shit! Do you see what we have scheduled for tomorrow? Fuck.
Yeah, I have an episode.
There's an episode tomorrow, and I am going to go out on a limb and say I'm probably going to move one of those. We Are Not Alone. I'll probably move episode 4 of We Are Not Alone till 5 o'clock tomorrow, and then I'm going to have to come up with a whole bunch of stuff for the next couple of days.
Oh, what do we have coming up tomorrow?
We are not.
Nope.
We are
today.
not today.
Yes.
Well,
today. We're so good at this
tomorrow.
game.
Also on Tuesday, we have other stuff too that I don't have anything because we originally had the Dolls versus Teddy Bears planned for today, which I don't have anything done on. I might be able to finish an episode today. It's possible.
Hey, you know what?
No
rush,
well, it's the fucking 12th. I'm definitely not a rush. Or the 11th. I don't even know what date it is. But then on Tuesday and Wednesday, we have either the We Are Not Alone and the new reviews, and we did not get to a haunt this weekend because it was rained out.
Okay.
We did, though, shoot a little bathroom commercial for Hellbilly Hollow that was quite a hoot.
Quite a hoot indeed. So we did a thing yesterday in the podcast, Matt.
Oh, what was that?
Do you remember the thing we did? We were like, hey, if you're listening, let us know.
Yes, I remember that.
Yeah, and we got some pretty exciting feedback.
Oh, really?
Man.
Did Brandy tell you she was listening?
No.
Okay.
Not even that much.
So you wrote a message to yourself, huh?
Yeah, but
that's fun.
I thought it'd be really funny to post that, and then I forgot to send it. So, guess what, guys? No
comment.
Yeah, so we have if you guys are listening, and thank you for listening because you guys are awesome. Actually, I think Grim posted something about the podcast.
Yes, Grim has been listening.
Yeah, so hi, Grim, and Brandy always listens. So hi, Brandy, and then there's the other people, Matt,
me and Scott.
Then, sometimes Scott. Everyone.
And it was. Your voice sounds like you're a drunken robot. Are you there? No.
Huh?
I mean, I hear you, but it's like go 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 go. Yep. There we go.
Okay, is it better now?
Hey.
Okay. Hey, guys. Don't know what happened there. We were talking about no one listening to the podcast, and now
Yeah.
we're
Super sorry,
apologizing
no
to, I guess,
one for the
no
mishap.
one for the mishap. Yeah. No, we were like, hey, check out the podcast, and I do. I listen to this on my way to work, and I cringe, and it's a lot of fun. And you know what?
Yes, we
if
are.
no one listens, we're going to continue to make these. Yeah, we have a legacy. We have decades and decades of saying we're going to work on projects, and this year, 2020
Good
has
Lord,
been a very
has it?
productive year for Rotten. It's been we have fought some big battles. We've grown, we've expanded, we've become more popular.
Hell yeah,
and
we
we're
are.
sticking
It's
to our
depressing.
commitments on this. Yeah, I am hating it. Yeah, so next time we decide to do a project,
Dude, I'll tell you, man, with all the shit that we've shot in 2020, we could probably run 48 hours worth of our stuff just from 2020.
Man, our podcast are hey,
they are girthy,
brag, but they are girthy. Yeah, they are. We have some rather well endowed podcast.
Hey, don't call it junk just because it smells funny. Hey, it might only be 3 inches, but it definitely smells like a foot.
Yes. Oh no, that joke wasn't good. Okay, that's okay. No, man, this is this the 12th episode?
Yeah. No, this isn't.
It is. Yeah, so we're
15th episode.
We're a little over the. Okay, I mean that's fair. of the regularly numbered ones, this is number 12, which means we are a third of the way through doing these, and that every day closer to being done.
You said we're a third of the way done because it's the 12th? That doesn't track.
Yes. Oh yes, please, Matt. Please,
well, I mean,
Matt,
if it was the 11th, we'd still not even be we'd still be a third away. If it was the 10th, we'd be still a third away, pretty much.
See, I knew you were gonna go like math is good. He's gonna go too far. He went too far.
I would say at the end of the 10th episode, we were 1/3 of the way done.
That's fair.
I did.
That's fair that you would say that. I guess why I say that we are a third of the way is because we have a couple of special edition episodes coming out because people just can't seem to get enough of our podcast. That's rare.
Yeah,
hey,
me
cool.
too.
I like your hurtful words. Yeah. This is it's like cathartic, man. Like we're just
right? Like
talking to each other.
So I hope you guys had a rotten morning. Go fuck yourself. We're talking to each other.
Yeah, I hope you guys have somebody to talk to. We don't, which is why this is happening.
So you want to go on to the second part since we're just fumbling this anyways?
No, I think we're good without a second part. Hey, so I was looking at the schedule for the supernatural stuff that we normally do, and do you have a topic?
Oh,
because I forgot to pick one. Yeah. So anyway, guys, we're about to jump into that section. If you don't stick
We
around
still love
for it, we still
Rotten
love you.
morning. Stay
You guys
rotten.
have a rotten morning.
In the Highlands of Scotland, in Loch Ness, beneath the dark depths, there resides a creature that has eluded man for ages. A sea creature, possibly a plesiosaur, with countless people claiming to have seen it. Today we explore the legend, the myth, the reality of the Loch Ness Monster.
Matt, I think there is a big difference in the Universal Studios monsters and cryptids.
Okay.
So, like, I guess the Universal Studio monsters, the iconic Universal Studio monsters, your Wolfman, your Dracula,
Mommy.
yeah, I think those are one thing. But your cryptids, like your big names in cryptids, that's gonna be Bigfoot, Mothman, and Nessie.
You think those are the big ones?
I think those are your big names as opposed to the other ones in the more monsters category or
You're just
humanoid
throwing.
monsters.
You're saying like as in Bigfoot, as in he takes care of all the Bigfoots, or would you consider the abominable snowman as one of those main?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know that there's a term that encompasses the Yeti and the abominable snowman, and that's the same thing, and the Sasquatch and the Wild Thing. You know, I don't know that there's a term for that, but I and even that, I think Bigfoot is the big name among them, and Nessie. There's a lot of lake monsters, and I think Nessie is the icon one.
Right.
In the same way that there's, you know, on the monster side, there's other vampires, but Dracula is the icon one.
True. So if we're doing Nessie, then I gotta rock off my real stinking Irish accent when I talk about Nessie as a Loch Ness monster.
So, Brandy, that was just for you, and I hope it worked.
We saw a fish about the size of the ball of the boat. It was about 50,000 tons, green skin, pearly leathers, and eyes that burned with the fires of hell herself.
Yeah, the audio's not coming through really well.
Is it not? You just
Sounds shitty. Yeah,
I hate you.
Okay. You know what?
Hey, dear audience, if you wanted comedy, just blame fucking Scott for stomping on my dick. that is funny.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Hey, he's doing a bad Irish accent for a loch in Scotland.
That was a Scottish accent, you dick. You could have said that. You say, it's my haggles.
I don't mind.
Loch Ness was taken over by the Green Beast back in the 19th century. Scotland.
I'll just...
Scotland.
Yeah. And when you run out of things to say in an accent, just say
the easiest way to sound like you're talking like them. Like you take any accent, you say the name of the country, you can pull it off.
Oh, okay. Let's try it.
Jamaica.
Okay. Costa Rica.
I don't know what fucking people in Costa Rica sound like. Hey, let's try one with you. South Africa. Yeah, dick, shut up.
Costa Rica. I did it wrong.
Costa Rica.
Costa Rica. And that's. Oh, wow. You must be from South Africa.
Well, I'm glad we started talking about
Boston.
accents instead of Nessie.
Well, a lot of people don't realize that the Loch Ness Monster, affectionately known as Nessie, has an accent.
Hey, I'm interested in something here, and I've never really thought about this. But Loch Ness. No, never mind. Different thing. Nothing.
Nope. You can't tease
Yes, I
them like
can.
that. And if it's comedy gold, you're not going to take it away.
You sound like a drunken robot again. Derp, 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 derp. Oh, God. So here's the story of the
Here's the
Loch Ness
thing.
Monster. These three Irish guys bullshitted the Loch Ness Monster. The
Can you
end.
hear me? Okay, so there are some actually kind of interesting things about the Loch Ness Monster that did happen. The first sightings, they were always like, "Hey, I saw something weird in the lake," and it continued to grow. Like more and more people would see something strange. You can't explain it. The stories kind of grow, but then as the sightings kind of grew, they made a so the first thing that happened is this guy goes out there and he's like a really well-known hunter, and he's going to go and track it and bring back evidence of the Loch Ness Monster. And what he brings back is a footprint, right? The footprint was proven to be a fake. He just couldn't lose his reputation. He was paid, I think he was paid, funded by this company in London to go and get evidence for a newspaper. And he couldn't lose his reputation as this big game hunter.
Right.
And so he brought back fake evidence because he couldn't find anything. But what's interesting about that guy is that, later on, in one of the second most famous Bigfoot stories, where they found the construction worker found Bigfoot prints by the side of the road, that turned out to be a hoax.
Cool. Really? That's hilarious.
Perpetuated by the same guy. Yeah, so two of most well-known cryptids and two of the most well-known hoaxes.
That's not surprising.
This same dude. Yeah. So another thing about Loch Ness is that iconic picture of Nessie, right? Now, I kind of want to get your stance on this. I
also believe 100% that is an elephant.
100% that is an elephant. Okay.
Yes,
so we're on the same.
That the circus.
That is the snout of an elephant. Why is it that we can talk for 2 hours about utter nonsense,
and then the minute we start talking about the Loch Ness Monster, the government shuts us down?
It is a conspiracy. It's a conspiracy. It's a conspiracy.
It's a conspiracy.
It's a... God, no. Hey, buddy, it's a conspiracy. Hey. So yeah, we're kind of in agreement that that's an elephant, right? The circus goes through town, the elephants go in the water and wash themselves off, right?
Yes.
Completely convinced, right?
Completely convinced that it's definitely an elephant.
Mm-hmm. Have you ever seen an elephant underwater?
Yes.
Oh, when was this?
The circus pictures.
I've been to aquariums.
Yeah,
And
I've been to an aquarium before.
yeah, I've seen in aquariums things that should be there. A stingray.
An
A
elephant.
no, Matt. No, that didn't make my list of things that should be completely submerged underwater. I was so convinced that this was an elephant until I started thinking back, why have I never ever seen another elephant pretending to be a submarine with its periscope sticking out of the water? You know? This is not good. It's recording, and we just keep losing connection. It's probably
I can hear you fine.
Oh my God! What?
I can hear you just fine.
Oh, you just weren't talking?
No, I was talking the whole time. You just you couldn't hear me.
Not one word.
Literally talking for 6 minutes, and you have not recognized that I was here.
That's awesome.
Okay, so let me finish what I was trying to say before you couldn't hear me. I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I didn't just YouTube elephants swimming, and I am looking at elephants swim in the water the same way it would look if they snapped that picture at the right time. It looks like the picture of Nessie.
Oh, that's awesome.
This is a video right here, GoPro dive underwater, and the elephant is way underwater. The water is way deeper than he is, and to swim, it can only get like the nub of its head and the tip of its nose out.
Okay.
And its eyes come out from underneath the water like every once in a while, but it is very plausible.
So we didn't get to talk a lot in the Kraken episode, mostly because you weren't here for it.
I was there for it. I told you, I was miming.
Right. But I was going to tell you this other little snippet of the Kraken legend because this is kind of relevant to what we're talking about. When whales, great whales, what is it? Great white whales? No?
Oh, yes.
That's what it is?
The humpback
that's a
whale.
shark. Yeah, those. When they mate, it's usually like 3 or 4 males and 1 female. And so while one male is with the female, the other males are waiting. And the way that they wait is they are floating on top of, or really close to the surface of the water. The only thing coming out of the water is their unit junk. And not even kidding. So like boats can come up and just see giant flapping penises coming out of the water. And that is another part of how the Kraken story came to be, because they saw these giant tentacles violating the air.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah. So that's what I was saying. Like we're convinced this is an elephant snout, and we're definitely convinced it's not anything else, right? Like, what if the whole time we've been looking at this picture, like, oh, look at this picture of Nessie, and like all these kids are buying this postcard with these pictures of Nessies, and then like some fish studier scientist, actual term, is like, oh, no, that's a barracuda dick you guys have there.
A barracuda dick.
Barracuda dick. Ooh, barracuda dick. Anyway, so that was a thought. So yeah, the most famous picture of Nessie, we're pretty convinced is an elephant. There's another picture of
Oh
Nessie.
my God. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to break like you in the middle of talking, but I just did a little glimpse to figure out sort of why whales do that with their penis. Do you know why?
Oh boy. Mm.
It's because if they didn't, sharks would eat their dicks off. Because once they get ready to mate, they can't put it away until after they mate, so they have to lay on their back so their dick isn't dangling in the water, so a fish will eat it. Oh,
You
God.
know,
Oh my God.
you guys really made fun of us. No one did it all about our eye shark fear.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it's because me and Matt swim with our dicks out.
That's right. That's why if you ever come to the house, it'll look like the Kraken out in the fucking lake.
Yeah, they're like, oh wow, you guys have a microscopic kraken.
Look at all those little goddamn penises.
So many goddamn penises.
Oh, geez. Wow, you guys learned something.
Yeah. Not Nessie related.
No, not at all. But maybe Nessie was just trying to keep her dick out of the water.
Yes, that's all I'm trying to say. Because
oh shit.
She didn't want her dick eaten by eye sharks.
Yes, exactly. And there you go. And that's our episode on Nessie. Go fuck yourselves.
Golly. We don't have to end it that way. I mean, the pirates had their boats ended by the Kraken's tentacles, which meant they were dick slapped to death.
That makes the Pirates of the Caribbean very different.
Yeah, it actually makes Davy Crockett. Nope, not Davy Crockett. That ain't right. Davy Jones.
Davy Crockett? King of the Wild Frontier? Oh my God.
That's not the same. They're not the same guy, right?
They might be. I don't know. Maybe Johnny Appleseed's down there too. Fuck it.
No, I think I got confused because from what I remember, Davy Crockett died from getting dick slapped to death by the Kraken.
Yes, of course.
Hmm.
I'm gonna dick slap your Kraken.
You guys have a rotten morning.
Have a rotten morning, guys.